This is the heartbreaking story of Sibusiso Lawrence and his fiancée, Nontobeko Cele. It's a tragic story that left everyone with more questions than answers. Lawrence was an ambitious young man known to those around him as determined and focused. He grew up in a modest household and had learned early the value of hard work and perseverance. His life seems to be stable. He had a nice car, a decent teaching job, and a strong presence on social media. When he met his fiancée, Nontobeko, many believed they were the picture of a match made in heaven. She was lively, beautiful, and charming, and their relationship appeared solid. For a while, things were good between them, or so it seems. Their love story took a significant turn when Nontobeko became pregnant. Sibusiso was very happy that he was going to be a father, but that joy was cut short when he came to discover that the child wasn't his. This revelation struck him like a bolt of lightning, yet he made a choice that surprised everyone. It was said that Sibusiso forgave Nontobeko and the relationship continued. I think Nontobeko being unfaithful and the revelation about the child's paternity were clear red flags, and that was supposed to bring their relationship to an end. Yet, Sibusiso's decision to forgive and stay created an unstable foundation that led to the tragic incident that happened. I will always advise young people going into relationship to learn to address the red flags, and it should be early, and seek counseling to assess whether the relationship can truly be ended or rebuilt. 9 out of 10 times, I always advise people to move on after a painful breakup. Now, Sibusiso struggled with the feeling of betrayal and inadequacy for some time, but like most people, he convinced himself that love could overcome any obstacle in life. It was believed that Sibusiso sacrificed both emotionally, financially, and in several ways to the relationship. He supported Nontobeko's dream and stood by her during tough times. Then came the incident that would mark the beginning of sorrow, pain, and death. On Tuesday, 17th of December 2024, Sibusiso posted a video on Facebook, and it seems like he was angry about something or someone. There were bloodstains on his face as he kept talking about why he did what he did. For me, I didn't understand what he was saying at first until he pointed his phone camera at the lifeless body of his 25-year-old fiancée, Nontobeko. That video started getting comments from other Facebook users, and many wondered what could have gone wrong. Now, the South African police, upon seeing that video, or maybe got a report about the video, sprang into action that same evening. After some time, the police were able to determine and find the location where Sibusiso made the video. It was said that that video was recorded at a sugarcane field in KwaZulu-Natal, Mzumto, to be precise. Now, they began their search in the area, and shockingly, they saw the dead body of Nontobeko lying in the bush with multiple stab wounds. It was a terrible sight to behold. It became clear that the heart of man, if pushed, could do anything. Now, a broken knife suspected to be the murder weapon was also found close to her body. In solving the mystery of any crime case, the investigator must try to get answers to who, when, where, and how the incident happened. The video posted by Sibusiso already gave a perfect lead to answer those pressing questions. For the case at hand, the police started to search more around the crime scene, and they found a car suspected to belong to Sibusiso. The car was parked a few meters from the crime scene. Now, judging from what we saw on Facebook, the car was white in color and empty. There were bloodstains on the passenger seat where Nontobeko sat. Since Sibusiso was the one driving, so it is safe to conclude that he was the one who killed her in the car before dumping her body in the bush and drove the car out of the crime scene. Now, the police, upon making their discovery, established the identity of the victim, but they couldn't be fully certain who or where the killer was. Since it was already getting into the night, they decided to halt the search till the next day. According to the video posted by Sibusiso on Facebook before his disappearance, he was seen lamenting over a few things that I want us to look at. He explained why he did what he did, and he said he already knew people were going to see him as an evil person, but he wasn't. He said in the video that he tried his best to work hard so he could take care of his woman. He also said that he tried his best to make her happy in every way he could. He lamented that he had lost many things, money included, because of her. Yet, she got fed up with him and left him. He said that after she left him, he took it in good faith and and moved on. He even found someone else, someone who brought peace into his life. But then Nontobeko came back, and when she returned, it wasn't with love or good intention. She came back with a plan, one that would shatter his newfound happiness. So Sibusiso revealed in the video that while they were briefly together again, Nontobeko recorded a video of them being affectionate, like a romantic kind of video. Then she sent that video to his new girlfriend, leading to the collapse of his new relationship. It was as though every wound he had tried to heal had been reopened, and his vulnerability was weaponized against him. He described the heartbreak of losing everything again, not just his new relationship, but also the sense of hope he had begun to rebuild. And then there was the matter of the road accident fund draft. Now, Nontobeko had been involved in a road accident in May 2024, which made her eligible for a significant financial compensation from the South African government. That money was life-changing, big enough to start a new chapter of her life. Now, Sibusiso alleged in the video that Nontobeko's decision to leave him was tied to this money. To him, it felt like the ultimate betrayal. She was abandoning him now that she no longer needed his support, leaving him in emotional and financial ruin. He spoke about how he had tried to move on after their breakup. He found someone kind and gentle who made him feel valued, yet Nontobeko's return and her action destroyed the peace he had fought so hard to achieve. For me, I'm still asking the question, why did she come back? Why would someone who had moved on come back only to create chaos in his life? Was it about jealousy? Was it a need for control, or was it something darker, a revenge or greed? For him, her actions were unforgivable. They reopened old wounds and pushed him further into despair. The event of December 17, 2024 were the culmination of months, maybe years of unresolved pain, anger, and betrayal for Sibusiso. That day, Sibusiso went to Nontobeko's family home to take their child for shopping. Her aunt escorted the child, and they spent part of the morning together, and showing himself with the child and the aunt in the car, because initially he went to the house and Nontobeko was not at home. So later he contacted Nontobeko, asking if they could meet. It seems like they wanted to talk about something, maybe their past relationship or what Nontobeko did. Now the two of them went for a drive to the beach where they were last seen alive. Witnesses at the beach reported that they had an argument. What the argument was about, no one knows, but it was intense. Now from the beach they returned to the car, and the situation escalated beyond anything anyone could have imagined. In a moment of rage, maybe as they drove on, Sibusiso stabbed Nontobeko multiple times. His car became the scene of an unspeakable tragedy. Then, in a state of emotional chaos, he recorded the now infamous video. He showed the world his blood-stained face, his pain, and even his victim. He spoke words of justification, trying to explain why he had done what he did. To some, his words revealed the mind of a broken man. To others, they were just cold excuses of a murderer. The next morning, when police returned to the crime scene to continue their search, they found another chilling discovery. Sibusiso had hanged himself in the same bush where he had left Nontobeko's lifeless body. Two lives were lost in this tragic story, leaving behind a community that would only ask why. What really happened? You see, some condemn Sibusiso as a manipulative man, entitled man, or someone whose action could never be justified. Others express sympathy for the man who had reached the breaking point due to emotional turmoil and maybe mental health struggle. Still, others blame Nontobeko for her role in the event that led to her death. Now, this story leaves us with a heavy heart and unanswered question. How do relationships once built on love turn so destructive? How do unresolved emotion and untreated pain lead to such devastating outcomes? One thing is certain, we must learn to talk about our emotions, especially men. Bottling up your feelings can lead to dangerous and destructive consequences. All I will say in this video is, may their soul rest in peace. Please guys, take care of yourself. Learn from this story and never hesitate to seek help when emotions feel too overwhelming to bear. Please like and subscribe to this channel to stay updated when I share more stories like these. My name is Charles Emmanuel. Thank you very much for watching this video and have a beautiful day. Please don't forget to subscribe. I love you so much. Bye-bye.